A Calera woman is getting to watch her home be built right before her eyes for free.
It's all thanks to a caring neighbor and the company he works for. Maddie Garrett's live in the studio now with more. Maddie?
Charlie and Maureen, the owner says she never dreamed anything like this could have happened to her, as the metal building she was living in is transformed before her eyes into a new home. Her neighbor says it's a project that's not only close to his heart, but the company he works for as well.
Just what I couldn't do it. It's too good to be true. I always had to work so hard to get anything.
Miss Jane, as she prefers to be called, was living in this metal building with no air conditioning.
It had to be real terrible, and I visited her a couple of times when the temperature was over 100 degrees, and it was unbearable in the house.
It was supposed to be a temporary home, but Jane fell on hard times. She got cancer and was taking care of her elderly mother at the same time. The metal building became permanent. So next-door neighbor Mike Stoika told his boss, who owns Icon Construction in Durant, about Jane's situation. He immediately donated all supplies to turn her metal building into a real home.
I've known all along that Mike and Kathy have been wonderful neighbors, but when he came up with this, it was like, it was just too good to be true. I couldn't believe it.
One of the guys told me a little earlier, I hope Miss Jane is not going to start crying because I think I will cry too. So, one of those things.
The guys started work on Friday and will be finished with the new rooms by Saturday, all working for free.
This is their day off today and tomorrow because we only work 4 days a week. And no hesitation from nobody.
Jane stands by and watches, almost in disbelief.
And when they started bringing everything and making more plans, it's like, it's really happening.
Though she can't pay for any of it, she hopes to be able to pay it forward someday.
You know, you may not give it back to the same person, but maybe I can do something for somebody else.
Icon Construction says a project like this would normally cost about $15,000 to $20,000, but they're happy to help a local resident like Miss Jane for nothing at all. Icon also reaches out to military families, and Jane has several children and relatives in the service. Live in the studio, Maddie Garrett, First News.
Still ahead on First.